House Bill 1965. Imagine this. A veteran in a small Texas town struggles with PTS but lives hours from the nearest VA clinic. The only support he finds is a fellow veteran who volunteers to check in on him. That peer support makes a difference, but both of them know it's not enough. What the bill says it does. House Bill 1965 orders the Texas Veterans Commission to study how to expand mental health services for veterans, especially by adding more certified peer coordinators in rural areas, and deliver recommendations to the legislature by 2026. What it actually does. The bill gives the Texas Veterans Commission full control to define what better mental health access means and how it should look in practice. This means the agency can now shape future programs and funding priorities, while local health providers lose a direct voice in designing solutions. Now, who benefits? Texas Veterans Commission, which gains authority over future mental health policy. Veteran service organizations like the VFW and American Legion. Healthcare nonprofits that align with TVC's programs and may later receive state contracts. Now, who pays the price? Rural clinics and independent mental health providers left out of the planning process. Veterans who may still fall through the cracks if the study recommendations never become action. Taxpayers if future funding is directed through narrow networks without public review. Now, why this matters. This bill sounds like a study, and it is, but studies like this decide who gets funded, who gets heard, and what help really looks like. For veterans and first responders dealing with trauma, that difference determines whether they get consistent care or if another list of good intentions that go nowhere. Now, questions you can ask your lawmakers. How will the state ensure this study leads to real funded improvements instead of another report on the shelf? Why was the Health and Human Services Commission removed from the process? Doesn't broader oversight strengthen accountability? And will Texans be able to see and comment on the study's findings before new programs or fundings are approved? Bottom line, House Bill 1965 points Texas in the right direction on veterans' mental health, but whether it becomes real change or just another report depends on what lawmakers do next.